I'm going to show you guys how to drive a FL5 Honda Civic Type R. Let's say you live in a warm place and you want to roll down all the windows to get in the car, let it be a little bit cool when you get in. We have that same feature on the Type R. You just unlock and then hold, and then bam, there you go. And let's go. Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to drive a FL5 Honda Civic Type R. Now I know you're thinking, okay, it's just a Civic Type R, why do you need to know how to drive it? It's very different from like our MK8 Golf R, and you guys saw in an older video I showed you how to drive this, and this is a difficult vehicle to drive if you've never driven a manual gearbox car. If this is your first manual gearbox car and this is all you know, the FL5 will be easy to you, but if you've driven other manual gearbox cars, this will take a while for you to get used to. So this video is going to show you how to drive it, and I'll go over key features and different things to know about owning an FL5 Honda Civic Type R. So without further ado, let's go. So first things first, when you're getting ready to drive your FL5 Honda Civic Type R, you're going to need your key. All right, so this is our key here. That's what it looks like on the back. And to unlock, you just hit the button there. To lock, hit the button there. You can open the trunk here. You can press the hold to, like, you know, set off the alarm. But let's say I did this test with the Golf R to show you, like, let's say you live in a warm place and you want to roll down all the windows to get in the car, let it be a little bit cool when you get in. We have that same feature on the Type R. You just unlock and then hold, and then bam, there you go. The windows, all the windows go down. So that's a cool, neat little feature, all right? So let's go ahead and actually get in the vehicle. And to get in, I just go ahead and I'll put the keys back in my pocket. I can lock it here by pressing this here, or I can put my hand behind here and unlock it. All right, so first thing I do when I get in, when you get in, it makes that sound and you see Type R written there. That's pretty cool because we have a digital dash, digital infotainment system with the volume knob, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, first thing I do is put on the seat belts. All right, and once that is done, you go ahead, put your foot on the clutch, foot on the brake, and then the starter button is over here. So you just hit start, but before I hit start, I make sure it is in neutral. All right, and then hit start. All right, comes to life. All right, so now that it's started, first thing you want to do is push down the electronic brake. So I push that down, then I put the car in the first gear, and while it's in there, I turn the steering wheel to angle out of the garage, and I slowly start lifting my foot off of the clutch. So slowly off of the clutch and exit out of the garage. And then from here, I'll go to my regular spot and I'll show you, how to drive out of first and how to shift gears and everything. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so one of the things that I want to show you about the Type R, once you get in, like, you have your built-in navigation on your home screen. You can go check out all your apps. There's a whole bunch of apps and stuff. You'll figure that out once you buy your car. There's Bluetooth audio, there's smartphone connection, there's Honda Log R, which is very, very useful. You can see that's the color of our car, Boost Blue right there. It shows you your external air temperature, intake air temp, boost pressure, oil temperature, water temperature, and a plethora of like other things, right? You can data log, lots of stuff. It checks your G-forces and stuff. But let's show you how to drive this thing. So I was wrong when I said the Golf R has a high bite point on the clutch. It's actually the Type R that has a high bite point. So you put it in the first and you slowly start coming up on the clutch and wait till it comes almost all the way up to the top, and then you push the clutch back in and put it in the gear, push the clutch in, put it in the gear, and then you just balance. As you come up, you bring the accelerator down and you try to balance it and bring it in between so that it matches. So that's pretty much like how you drive. You get it out of gear. I'll see if I can, let me see if there's anyone around me. I'll do it again because I was kind of at a light, so I'll do it slower for you guys. So look, you push the clutch in. Once the clutch is in, you could put the car into gear. I put it in the first. Slowly start easing up on the clutch, and the car is going to start moving even before I touch the gas. But then I start touching the gas, and then that gets me in the first. Then I push the clutch down again, put it in second, then that takes me into second. I push the clutch in again, put it in the gear, that takes me into third. And every time I put it into gear, I slowly raise the clutch back up, push the gas down to give me some acceleration. Same thing, push the clutch down, put it in the fourth, put the, with my right foot, I put my foot on the accelerator, and that's pretty much like how you drive it. And you just rinse and repeat, go through all the gears. If you need to downshift, you can put it down. All right, that's how you downshift. And then, so this car has it to where it can rev match for you. I prefer, I prefer to do it myself. Right? So that's something like you can, if you're new to driving a manual gearbox, you can go ahead and, let me see, where would it allow you to do that? Let's take a look. General settings. Okay, so it's going to be in vehicle settings, but it's not going to do it now because the car is moving. But when the car is not moving, you can go into vehicle settings and you can set up the car to rev match and everything for you there. I prefer not to do that, but it is an option with the FL5 Honda Civic Type R. So as far as driving now, the steering is very sensitive. Like right now I'm individual mode. I can change the modes, right? So right now it's in individual. Let's see. Yeah, if you look down there, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says individual. If I decide to put it into Type R mode, there's a button here that says R. Just like how the Golf R has a button on the steering wheel that says R. In the Type R, the R button is right here. You just press it, and the sound and the feel changes up. You see things change here. The dash changes up as well. And the car, the steering is a lot stiffer, feels a lot more aggressive. So you can put it into R mode, and that gives you a lot more sound. I'll downshift real quick, so you can hear what that sounds like. Way more, a little bit louder, and the car is a lot more peppier, a lot more aggressive when it's in R mode. So that's something that you can do with this car. It really comes down to how you want it to drive. Like some people think when it's in R mode, it's too stiff, it's too bouncy. I kind of like it because it just feels like a race car, and it handles amazingly. Like, see with these turns here, I can just like, and it just hugs it. It hugs it. There's no worry about, there's no roll, there's no nothing. It's a corner carving machine when it's in R mode. Like, it's simply amazing. It's amazing. But let me get out the car and I'll show you I'll go over some of the other things with you about the FL5 Honda Civic Type R that you would need to know if you're looking to purchase this car. Okay, so like I said, this video is for everyone that's looking to purchase a FL5 Honda Civic Type R. And I'm sure you're gonna wanna know what it looks like, from the exterior. So I'm gonna do a quick walk around so you guys can see. Actually, you know what? Let me start from this end and let's walk around. So that's from the driver's side there, walking around to the front, and then the passenger side. Now, I like the honeycomb design here. There's the red Honda logo there. You have a front mount intercooler with a lot of cooling. That's why the bottom mesh is the way it is. You got like a nice front lip spoiler right there. These aren't functional, but it looks cool. So, nice headlights. You got an air vent right there. Very nice. Love these wheels. So these are Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. So for all of you that love Michelin, you know, you may want to get these. And these are 265 30 R19s. So these are wider than our Golf R tires. So you can see 265 30 R19s. It has 4-piston Brembo brakes on there. No slotted rotors like what you have on, or drilled rotors like what we have on the Golf R. But that's cool. It stops very, very well. We got the blacked out mirror caps. The color of this car is boost blue. You can lock it by touching here. So it locks, makes that beep. If you want to open it, put your hand behind. Opens. And then you got the beautiful red guts. So these are racing seats, but they're very comfortable. And they have these here in case you need to put on a racing harness, you can. So you have Type R written on the mats. Alcantara here. You got like LED lighting right there. Sort of like interior lighting that's really, really nice. Obviously you got, it's a badge vehicle, so you got the Type R, you got the badge number there. It's nice, man. I wish they would have continued with the red theme all the way in the back, but maybe, I don't know, I've gotten used to it because the back up here is black and then the seats here is black, but the floor is still red. You get the red seat belts, so it's a nice little two-tone. I think it's actually pretty cool. You got the shark fin antenna there. Beautiful looking wing. Type R right there. Red Honda badge there. And then to open up, put your hand underneath there and you have ample space here. There's a built-in subwoofer right here. Nothing underneath here, sad to say. No spare tire like what we have in the Golf R. So not as practical, but you have a privacy shade there, privacy shade there. You have a grab handle on the front, grab handle on the back, so you can close it either way. All right. And nice little side skirts on the back there. You got the, these look to be functional right here. You got the 3 exhausts, the famous 3 exhausts with the Type R. And I don't know, man, like, it's a beautiful looking car. Like, I like it, and it's really, really fun to drive. So let's get back into driving this vehicle. One thing that it doesn't have that some people may not like, it does not let you know the tire pressure in the digital cluster. So there's nothing there that tells you. But if you have a low air pressure, it does give you a low air pressure warning. If you have a flat tire or something, it will let you know. So it does do that. But let's take it for a drive and finish this up. All right, so I know this is the part of the video you guys all tuned in for, the spicy part of the video. So I'm going to show you how we really drive this thing. So let's see if we can get any room to kind of, you know, really push it. But right now we're in 2nd gear. We're also in Type R mode. So we're just kind of cruising along, merging into traffic, you know, hoping that we get some clearance to really push this thing. So let's see. Just easing along. We got good external air temperature, good oil temperature, intake temperature is good, oil pressure is good. Everything looks good. So I almost feel like a pilot getting ready to take off. So all right, everything looks good. I'll downshift into 3rd, and let's go. Some idea what this thing is capable of doing. But yeah, man, I'm gonna see if we can get out ahead of the truck that's in front of us. Yeah, because he's like dropping a bunch of little branches and stuff like that. So let's see if we can get in front. I'll do another pull for you guys. So right now I'm in 5th, and I made downshift to 4th to accelerate past this truck. Let's go ahead and downshift to 4th. And just like that, man, the Type R is out. Oh, I love this car. Yeah, man, but that's it for this one, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's how you drive a Type R. Race car friends, out. Got my babies in the back here. Say hi. All right. Alright, so I got both my daughters in the back there. The third daughter could not fit in here because it has cup holders in the middle, so she's at home with her mom. But yeah, they do fit in here pretty good. And then as you see, got all the groceries back here. So perfect grocery getter.